He's kind of remaking a Fire in the Sky. I called that one, man. 615, mount up! Heading down south through the land of pines, on my way back to North Carolina. Walk softly on this heart of mine, love. Don't treated me so unkind. Babe, last night in the pines, where the sun will never shine, I'd shine my whole night through. Yo, 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 yo! Creek Squad, what up? 615, mount up! We got another Upchurch song. Just released it a couple hours ago. So, I've got to do a reaction. I missed the last one, so I've got to do a reaction to this one. And I just wanted to say thank you, everybody, for all the new subscribers I got to the channel. I appreciate everybody. I want to shout out my friends Creeker Mariah, Kansas Rebel Man. He's shown me a lot of love. He reviewed my Jamming Out to Johnny Cash song that I have a feature with Big Murph. I also have a feature with Leroy Biggs. I'm working on a song with Chad Arms. And I have more to come. Check out the channel. You can find all these videos below. You have to scroll for a while because they're a year or so old. So, guys, I also have Buckeye. Captain Kurt, he had a really cool video earlier talking to he was actually live stream with Struggle, talking about Struggle, Upchurch, their relationship, what's going on with all that. So I'm so glad to hear those guys are not bumping heads, are not having problems. They got each other's backs. We need love in Middle Tennessee. Love in Middle Tennessee. That being said, Upchurch has been going through a lot lately. Guys, leave this dude alone. He made a video earlier talking about how somebody gave his address out, and he gets phone calls and texts and messages every day. I met the guy in 2016, and I've been around since 2014, 2015, so I have credibility. I've been here for a while, and his brother told me back then of a circumstance that would just drive anybody insane. He told me back then there was a time where a pizza guy delivered a pizza to their house. Long story short, the next night he showed up with about 50 of his friends at the end of their driveway drinking. Could you imagine 50 people at the end of your driveway drinking when you come home? I couldn't. I would lose my mind. I would just be like, call the cops. I'm done. That being said, church, man, I praying for you, man. You're going through a lot right now. A lot of different things going on. We got your back, bro. Y'all leave this dude alone, man. I mean, it's awesome. Like, he interacts with his fans. He's even interacted with me more than any big artist will. He's doing that for people already. Y'all just leave him alone. Stop trying to find out where he lives. Stop trying to, I've got to talk to him. I've got to do this and I've got to do that, because that's the secret cure to life. Guys, it gets weird. It gets really weird. Okay, I don't want to harp too much on all that. I just want to say, guys, at the end of the day, yes, dude's great. He's talented. He is an inspiration for a generation. But at the end of the day, this dude just wants to have a relaxing day, make music with his friends, and just chill out. Leave this dude alone. He might disappear forever. He might get off the internet and just be done with it. Leave him alone. All right. So we got a new song here, Silver Circles. And let's give it a go. Are you guys ready?
We weren't the only ones who saw it, we found out later. Sheriff had on file people who were in the area that saw it.
Saturday and Sunday, the U.S. military shot down objects over Alaska, Canada's Yukon Territory, and Lake Huron.
Okay, right off the bat, already love it. And I'll tell you why. He's talking about silver circles. Maybe that is talking about the UFO. Maybe the silver disc cylinders in the sky. That's what I'm getting from it, because in the beginning in the beginning of the video, it starts talking about everything that's been going on with the government, and they're talking about these UFOs they're shooting down and everything. I love where it starts out because I can relate. It's got all this logging equipment in the very beginning of the video, chainsaws, they're chopping up woods. He's got a bulldozer, I believe a bulldozer or a skidder, and they are moving timber out of the way. My dad is a lumberjack. My grandfather started a logging business in the 1950s from nothing. And my dad has been doing that his whole life with his brothers. And that is where I am from. I was raised in the woods. Countless summers going and helping them out all summer. Drove a skidder. I've taken a chainsaw to cut up logs. So I already love where this is going. This is awesome. They're in the woods. They're doing country shit. Like this is country stuff. Like, you can't go in the city and cut timber. You can't go in the city and clear the woods out, cut logs, bulldoze. This is country stuff. This is stuff you only can find in the country. I love it. Let's go.
What do you remember? The movement that they described was what the crew described when it left.
And the Pentagon has confirmed that 3 objects
Chopping the
shot
wood.
down in American airspace.
What did they describe? They described this glow rising up. I bring the power of lightning.
Chopping up. I love it. Chopping the wood, chopping the logs. They got the steel chainsaw. That's the kind my dad uses. Steel it was just one of their best. It performed the best for them. So yeah, I already love where this is going, man. Let's see. So let's focus on the lyrics. Let's see. Love the video. Video looks great so far. Be Loose is the man.
Bubble of rain, smiling at death in my casket champagne. I see the future, so they blame cocaine. My mind on levels of solo domain. I'm woven in music,
Okay. I see the future, but they blame cocaine. My mind levels of solo. So what he's talking about here is mentally, he's talking about the talent-wise, he's on another level, right? So what he's saying is, my mind clicks, my mind works, and they're blaming cocaine, they're blaming drugs for the way that my mind clicks and works. And you know what? If you watch this guy's career, nothing's changed. He has been literally popping off song after song after song after song after song since the beginning of his career, 2014-ish. And the dude is that's just how his brain works. He's right. I mean, it's just how his brain clicks. Some people's brain clicks that way. And it's really cool to see how many songs you can write. He has, I don't know, I'm pretty sure he has, so he has in almost 20 albums, maybe, like 18 or 17 albums with other people, project albums, stuff like that. I think that he has upwards of 18 to 19 albums, full albums, just since 2014. So this dude, his brain clicks different. He said he's on a solo domain. His brain clicks. He works. He's connected. I've heard him talk about stuff like this before. He's connected. He feels like he's connected differently. He's from a different cloth. I can't argue with that. The dude's talented, man. I mean, there's only so many people who can write song after song after song after song. I love to write. I get new ideas every day, but I can't just sit down and write an album just like nothing and just put it out. It's crazy. That's what he's saying, though, off the bat. All right, let's go.
Words being crocheted, I will die hard as if I'm John McClane. Bend every sword at my neck with bare hands. Leave with my limbs and a smile like it's planned. I'm only half human, staring at the moon and with wish I could touch the glow so soothing. Look to the sky for the feeling of the next place. Shiny disc says hello from far away. I've seen silver circles.
Ooh, that's neat. Okay, I'm getting a really spacey vibe from this. So there was a movie in 1993, maybe. Oh man, I don't know. It's called A Fire in the Sky. It's called oh man, what's it called? A Fire in the Sky or something like that. A Fire in the Sky, I believe. And this is reminding me of it. I don't know if he meant to do this. But this is a lot like that movie. You got there's like 5 guys out in the woods and they're logging. They're working on a logging. I think it was in Oregon. They're working. They're logging the land or whatever. They get a contract. And so the story of A Fire in the Sky was this. It's a true story. True story. The story of A Fire in the Sky was one of the guys was abducted by aliens, and you can look this up. One of the guys was abducted by aliens, is what all of his friends said. And the authorities, they questioned him. They thought that they killed him. They thought his friends killed him or something, or he just was killed and they buried him out there and there was a fight or something. But what actually had happened was, according to them, and they were trustworthy men, was that he was abducted by an alien. They saw this weird, crazy thing in the sky, silver circles. They saw this thing in the sky, and it was dark. And he got out of the truck and he kind of walked over to it because he was just he was a wild dude like that. And so he stood under it and he got abducted. And so they were about to try these guys for murder. They thought that they had killed him, their friend, and they were lying about it. But what happened is that the guy 5 days later just randomly showed up at one of the gas stations, and he was like naked and cold and freezing, and he didn't know where he was, and he was in shock. He was in shock for a while after that. Couldn't really talk right, and he was in shock. So he told them he had a hypnotherapist, and like they went through this whole thing, and he remembered being abducted by aliens. This is what it reminds me of, man. They're logging in the woods. He's talking about the alien thing. Let's see there. Let's go back a little bit. Let's go back and let's see what he said on the chorus on this.
Only half human staring at the moon and wish I could touch the glow so soothing. Look to the sky for the feeling of the next place. Shiny disc says hello from far away.
Shining disc says hello from far away. So this is a spacey, like, and I mean, some of this probably, I don't want to dig too far into what's going on right now, but a lot of stuff has been going on with Upchurch lately, and I just, part of me can't part of me has the idea that this has something to do with wanting to escape, man. He has been going through absolute hell lately, and it seems like this song, the glow of the silver circles, they're enticing, is what he's saying. So this almost seems like he's wanting to escape in a way, subconsciously. I don't want to dig too far into that, but he's had a lot of stuff going on lately, and it's almost like the allure of the aliens interest him. He does a lot of alien drawings and stuff, and he has an interest in that. I have interest in Bigfoot. I don't know what it is with us rednecks. We have weird interests like that. But anyway, let's go ahead and play. And he's talking about the aliens being interesting and alluring to him. So.
I've seen silver circles. I've seen silver circles. Swimming serotonin to numb all the pain.
Oh.
The best place to be is.
That's what it is. That's what they're doing. He's kind of remaking A Fire in the Sky. The movie. I called that one, man. I called that one at the beginning because they were logging in the movie. They were loggers. Bro! This is awesome. Upchurch, if you needed some logging footage, bro, you could have got to me. My dad's a logger. They got all kinds of stuff. It looks great, though. Video looks great. I'm just kidding, but video looks great. Awesome. Yeah, that's a really good movie. I've watched that movie many times. Great movie. Fire in the Sky. I believe that's right. Fire in the Sky.
Inside of my brain, if y'all could come see it, then you'd be amazed, but also in fear, cause it can't be explained. I paint vivid pictures, not stuck in one frame. I need no color to start throwing shade. I travel quickly, no time to make space. Light speed with pen so I can't be erased. I'm only half human, staring at the moon and wish I could touch the glow so soothing.
Dang. Yeah, I'm only half human, staring at the moon and wish I could touch a light so soothing. Man, that's crazy. This is like space. Like this is like borderline, almost like experimental psychedelic. Almost reminds me of like a psychedelic type. It isn't quite psychedelic music, but it goes in that realm of like mystery. Like the dude can go just about rapping about his hometowns of straight up mystery. It's really cool, man. It's really cool. I love this. This is different. I believe the movie's A Fire in the Sky. That's what they're parodying. Oh man, love it. All right, let's go.
Look to the sky for the feeling of the next place. Shiny disc says hello from far away. I've seen silver circles. I've seen silver circles.
The latest object was shot down over Lake Huron yesterday. It was initially spotted over Montana, but made its way across Wisconsin.
4 takedowns in 8 days. It's the latest in a series of responses to those unidentified high-altitude objects floating over North America.
Yeah. That's him. Travis Walton. I couldn't remember his name. That's him. Oh, man. What a cool song and video. Let's see. It says, all I asked for, an objective consideration of all the evidence. Anyone who won't do that isn't really entitled to an opinion. Yeah, so when this happened, I can't remember if it was the 70s or 80s or what. When this happened, the whole town looked at these guys like they were just crazy and they were just freaks, you know. They were pretty much outcasts after that because nobody believed them. But there's compelling evidence nowadays. I think people are more willing to accept that something did happen, especially with our government. Can't trust the government, but especially with the government releasing statements that there are such things as UFOs. You know, people are more willing to accept. This is crazy. This is a crazy good idea. I love that movie. Dang, Upchurch, that's awesome. That's really cool. Here, let's finish it out here.
Snap U2 and stayed for free. Simple tax returns only. See if you qualify. Get the Turbo.
All right. So, let me know what you guys think, man. I really like it. You know, it isn't his normal just rap. You know, like I mean, he loves to be creative, and man, that keeps it fresh. I love it. Not that his rap is typical, because he does country and all this stuff, also, like all kinds of stuff, man. So, love it. I love the Fire in the Sky reference here. because I don't know if everybody will get it, but I got it. I guessed it before it was like actually showing the parts of that movie whenever they were just logging in the beginning. Ha! Wow. Really cool, guys. Yeah, y'all check this song out. Awesome song. Now, the video was awesome for me, compelling for me. Like, because it just reminds me of that movie. And it's like that movie's like deep. If you watch that movie, you'll see what those guys went through. First of all, his friends, they were blaming them with killing him. And then after that, they were saying that they were all crazy, you know, that he never, you know, imagine having to tell people you got abducted by aliens. It's just something that's just, most people can't handle. But the movie's an incredible movie, and this video is awesome. And the song is awesome, too. The song is awesome. Now, to really concentrate on the song, I'd probably have to play it without the video because I just love watching the video so much. I think they did a great job on the video. But the song is really cool, too. You know, great. Just good melodies. I see silver circles. Like, melodies. It's good, man. I don't know if he can put out a bad one, man. I can't think of one song that I just can't stand, or I just hate, or I just really don't want to listen to. I can't think of too many songs. But, yeah, man, y'all subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all the new subscribers. We've been getting a lot of traffic on here lately. I'm trying to get monetized. Trying to hit that 4,000 hour viewing hour mark. I'm close. You know, share whatever you want to do, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Upchurch, man, we got you back, bro. I know that flying off with some aliens seems probably appealing right now. All the crap you're going through, bro, but you know, it'll work out, man. It'll work itself out. You got good people in your corner, so some good people in your corner. So yeah, man. Y'all have a good one. Appreciate it.